What's up, guys? Here we are again, Callahan Garage, back today on the Corvette. Probably going to be a few videos. I'm going to, on the Corvette, because we've got to do a whole build on this. So I am going to put in a couple revivals. We've got a colors and stuff to get started, but I've got to get this car finished because it has to get down to Florida by September. As always, lofty goals. So today we're going to tackle something I've not been looking forward to. You saw the end of our last video. You saw that the rear diff cover that holds the spring was busted. And I've got to get the old spring out and not die. So hopefully it just comes out and it's like uneventful, but it's Callahan Garage. You know something crazy is going to happen. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. So said that well. Like and subscribe. And we'll see what happens. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Got a pair of vice grips attached to the lead stream so it does not the wood doesn't slide. We're gonna lower the lift down just a little bit so it pushes pressure on this 2x4. Wish I had a 4x4, but I only have a 2x4. Pull the pressure off it, grind that bolt off because I got new ones, and then lift it up, and it should, the spring shouldn't have the pressure on it anymore. Pull it down, take it off. Sketch level, probably like a 7. It should go. Should work. Hopefully. All right. All right, so we got the pressure off. It's sitting on that wood. Now we should just be able to grind that bolt off and loosen up, and it should come off and not kill me. That makes sense, right? Let's see what happens. That actually went better than I thought it was. So now, basically, we should be able to lift the lift up, and the spring should slowly lose all its pressure. Here's hope. It worked! It actually worked. Nobody gets paid. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, I guess we'll just do the same thing on the other side. It shouldn't take really any pressure, but I'm really worried that those things will just kind of break out and like kill me. So, let's do the other side real quick, and then we'll take this spring down, and take a look at it. I'll go back with y'all in a few minutes. Second side out. Well, it actually ended up being pretty uneventful, and I am not going to lie. Kind of glad I was, because the mess of the differential is a friggin' nightmare. So now we just got to cut. Let's see if we can just, I wonder if I can just unbolt those so we can try to save the bolts. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll give it a shot. Don't worry, we're putting headers and new stops. Hopefully you see that in this video. Those are only 75. I don't know the math, but that could be your goal. Everybody's talking. All right. Not as rusty as I thought they would be honest with you. But we're going to do launch of headers, true exhaust all the way to the back. So that's just going to go by my. Now, this is going to be the tricky part. We've got to try to get other bolts out. Maybe I don't know. Odds of those coming out are but we're gonna try. And just to make sure my brother's actually watching, Mike, happy birthday! You're 50. Make sure you sign up for your AAP card. I'll make if you want, I'll fill it out for you and send it in. I got to wait for mine, but you figure it out. And then, I'll know what to do with 6 years. So, happy birthday, Mike. I'll know whether or not you're watching it if you say, hey, he said hello to me. So, love you so much. Happy birthday. I'll be enjoying watching this working on your car. We're going to make this car super cool, and I'm excited that we're doing it. So, happy birthday. Holy, bro, I cannot believe that came out. Yeah. So, I think that's seen better days. What do y'all think? I hope it got me running on camera like a little girl, because, yeah, I was running like a little girl. All right, let me clean this up. And now I've got to figure out how we're going to take the diff cover down, so we got to replace it and stuff like that. So, but the spring is out in a lot of pieces. I have a new one, and I have most of the bolts. I have a feeling I don't have those big, ugly-looking bolts. Anyways, we'll check back in a little while. All right, we're going to cheat just a little bit. Got to see if this will work, because there's 2 bolt chips you get on the top of the dip cover. I'll see if we can actually just take out that crossmember support bolt and then lower it down. Odds are we'll have to miss the rear end, because, let's be honest, that's kind of how my luck is. So, I'll check back with y'all in a few minutes. See what happens. All right, so we skipped a couple steps. We had to pop out the little sockets on the top. And I've left most of it connected because I'm literally just changing the diff cover so we can remount the shock. And I can't get to the bolts on the top. They've got so much like rust in them and stuff, I can't really get to them. So what I'm going to do is just take the cover off from right here, pull the whole cover off, and then I'll get that piece out once we pull it all out. So let's see what it looks like. All right, so the shortcut worked. Right now we're just draining the fluid. Then we'll just take this whole cover off. I'm sure we'll probably end up having to replace some half shafts and other stuff like that, because that's just how my luck is. I cleaned up a little bit of this rust here, some rust stop on it. It's not terrible. It's the only bit of rust actually in the car. But basically, yeah, so it's draining out. I'll take off the other 3 bolts. That whole piece will come out. We'll take that the cross support out, put it on the new cover, put it on the cross support. We're going to inspect these gears too, but that's pretty much how you do it. So I left the drive shaft in. I took off the shocks. And then I basically got those 2 bolts out on either side of that support. Took off the spring because that had come off, as you guys already saw. And then we just lowered it down just enough to get to all the bolts. And we're just, once it's drained, we're going to pull this whole thing off and set it on the ground. So we'll get back to you in a little bit. Tell me your differential fluid hasn't been changed without telling me your differential fluid hasn't been changed. That is just straight. Glad we didn't drive that very far out of that shit stuff. Glad we didn't drive very far. That's gonna take a little bit to clean out. Doesn't look metal. This is the original limited slip on this. So we'll get it all cleaned out, but yeah, that's just, I mean, it honestly doesn't look wore out. I don't see any wore out spots. That literally just looks like old diff fluid that's been sitting for, years and years and years. I knew I'd felt something up there, and that is a rat's nest. Awesome. So let's get that other piece off. See if we can actually get these screws out. All right, guys. So there's the new cover, the heavy duty model. It looks pretty solid. I was actually looking to maybe replace this cross member, but it actually sanding down only had surface rust, and I found out they were $500. So yeah, we're not replacing that. So I knocked it down a little bit, knocked all the rust off of them. We're just painting them up. Hopefully he will get all assembled. You'll see back in the car in a little bit. Yeah, so we're here the next day, getting ready to install the div cover back on. Unfortunately, when you do it, you have to really have that installed too. So a little trick that I use, I go ahead, I make basically 2 dowel pins. It's not difficult. You just cut off the end of the really long nut so you can be able to slide it in by yourself. Because my son's not here, and so I don't really have any help. So let's get this on here, and we'll touch back up with you guys a little bit. All right, guys, so here's today's end of the day update. So we got the new diff cover in, we got the new spring in, we replaced all the hardware, everything except for the short shafts or half shafts and the bearings. Now, the car's riding a little bit high, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I really like it just yet. But it's still got to settle. And once it settles, it'll actually hopefully lower it down a little bit. I don't know if I like it. But we'll have to kind of see once the car settles. Anyways, thanks so much for watching Callahan Garage. As you can tell, it's super hot in my shop today. We got a lot done. We didn't get done as much as I wanted to. So we're going to end the video right here for today. Next we got coming up is we're going to take out the old manifolds, put in the headers, then put in the new steering column, and then finally put in the new master, leave these brakes, and take this car for a drive, like a real drive. Like, do a burnout, do something fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching me, or whoever is watching me. I hope you like and subscribe, and if you like what you see, hey, comment down below. It definitely helps with the analytics, stuff like that for, I guess YouTube. Hey, we're almost monetized, so let's keep that up. But please, like I said, like and subscribe. If you have any questions or anything like that, or have some comments, please comment down below. And thanks again for watching Callahan Garage. Talk to you soon.